Good morning. My name is Jean Paskey, and I've been hosting the event on Facebook. So I'm glad you caught this first giveaway that we're going to do. So I'm going to share also in this post a video about uh, one of my favorite bases. And a base could be earrings, it could be, a necklace, it could be a bracelet. But this one's different, and it's called the Atlas, and everybody's got to have at least one. Some people need more than one, but basically it's an oval shaped disc with a couple of our energy beads on it. It has a far infrared, which is the red one, which helps increase blood flow. And it also has the beige one, which is our negative ions, which help increase your uptake of serotonin, which is our happy hormone. So, and then on the other side of it is a 4,000 Gauss biomagnet. These are neodymium magnets, so they're not a regular magnet. What's unique about this versus most of our bases is the polarity. This has got the gold side up. Normally we don't see that, it's gold against silver. And so it's really powerful. They attract each other. So you need to be careful when you use it. It's always fun to kind of snap it on, but that we don't recommend that you do that because you could break a stone, and or it's also hard on the adhesive that holds the adhesive to the stone or to the adhesive to the back of the Atlas. So, but what this is a magnetic pin. So, and you can use it in a variety of ways. You can just put it on a shirt. I need to move my camera. Oh, wow. When I first started selling magnitude jewelry, my husband didn't want to talk to me about jewelry. So I got him an Atlas, and he always wore these either black or gray t-shirts, like a V-neck t-shirt. And so you could put that Atlas on the back and have like a hematite stone on the front of his gray shirt, or the black lava or something on the black shirt. Nobody ever saw it. And it helped him. So then he was willing to explore more things. And now he has a necklace that he wears daily. He has a bracelet that he wears on occasion. And he still has Atlas, and he carries dog tags in his pockets because they really help his failed hip surgery. But more about that later. So what I'd like to do is give away one of these today. But I need a certain number of you to actually participate. So a certain percentage, and I'll describe that in the description. But anyway, this is awesome. We have testimony after testimony after testimony of people using these on their shoulders, or like people with frozen shoulder, something where you need to increase blood flow to get it to start, working better. You can wear one on the front, one on the back. People with, I ran into a handle of a big generator in my garage when the lights were off, and just creamed my leg, just smashed it. And I was in so much pain. I didn't think I'd be able to sleep. I sat there for quite a while suffering. And then I went and got a couple of Atlas and put them on went and put leggings on. And then I put the Atlas on the underside, and then some Tudes on and for those of you who don't know, the Tude is just a term a general term that describes our decorative piece that the magnets are attached to. I actually am going to give away one of these if someone needs it, but maybe you don't have an Atlas yet. And these are something that's on closeout, and they didn't cost me much, but they're kind of pretty. They're kind of gaudy. But what's nice about them is they're flat. And so they work well like under clothes, or if you're trying to sleep, you're not rolling over a big knobby or something fragile or knobby, something that's flat. So I can throw in one of these with your choice of colors. And the other thing that I'm going to add to this is I'm really excited about it because even though we sell a lot of semi-precious gemstones, I didn't know that much about them. and I knew a little bit, but I know that they have their own juju, their own properties that make them special. And even though that's not what's doing the majority of the work, because the majority of the work when you wear our jewelry is actually coming from the magnet or magnets. I wear the Zen base, which is one of ours that has 2 magnets. It has one built in. And then when you add a Tude, you have 2. So it's 8,000 Gauss. Each earring, each stone on my earrings is 4,000 Gauss. So that's another 8,000 Gauss of strength. You hardly ever see me without a geo on. And what I like about this bracelet is that there's a built-in magnet under the band. I don't know if you can see that. And also a couple of energy beads. And then when you add, so that's another 4,000 Gauss. So then when you add another tiny Tude to it, you've got a total of 8. So 8, 8, and 8 is 24,000 Gauss, which seems to be about my sweet spot. For a lot of people, that would be way too much. But if you knew my story, you'd understand why I've come a long way. So I feel amazing. I feel 10 years younger. I feel like I look better. I definitely am happier. When I look back a year ago at the videos that I made, I just looked like I was struggling just to get through it. I had no enthusiasm. I was just, blah, blah. So anyway, what this is, I wanted something because people say, well, aren't amethysts good for this? Or what are the properties of hematite? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, there's apps on your phone and books. I didn't really want to drag books along to a party or a vendor event because I got enough stuff to carry, and they're heavy. So I heard about these, and it's from quickstudy.com, and it's gemstones and crystals. And their properties. It's a kind of a quick reference guide. And I know my lighting's horrible, but it folds out. It's all laminated, and so it's got all this information front and back, and they're really cool. So I want, it's really interesting. I sit down and try to learn about a couple of them each day and get a little smarter. So anyway, that's our price, and so it's about a $50 value for everything, and plus shipping. So it's free to whoever wins our contest. So there you go. More details in the post. Bye now.